Hi Connie, how you doing? Quick update on how to log into your website. Now up here I'm going to log out, so I'm logged in at the moment, to show you what screen comes up when you log out. Okay, why didn't that log out? Let's try logging out again. For some reason it's not logging out. Okay, try logging out again. Okay, there we go, that's the one we want. Now, you will get a page like this when you're trying to log in. Now, to get to this page, forget all that. Let me just put something else in here. WP admin. Now, what you have to type in here is the word WP admin. Okay, up here. Have I spelled that right? Well, I think I have. Okay, WP admin, WP dash admin actually after your website. So it's website / WP admin. Okay, now that will take you to this page here, which is the back end of your site to log in. Put your username, which is Rooms Guru, spelled exactly as you see it there, a capital R and a capital G. And your password, I don't think I should give it to you on this video because I think this video might end up in the wrong hands, so I will text the password to log into this page separately. So let's log in. Let's see what happens. Now, once you're in, this is your dashboard. Okay. What the bit we're interested in is adding a new post. So if we hover over the word post over here and then click on add new. Okay. We simply pop in a title for your post in there, and in the box down here you just simply write your content. Yeah, all your written stuff goes in there. And if you want to add pictures to sort of support any of your sort of writing, you literally just add media. Now to add media, just click on add media, and here you've got your existing library, which is all the stuff you've already got in there. Okay, all the pictures that you got in there. If you want to upload new pictures, you literally select files, and it will open up a box to choose wherever you've got your pictures stored in your files on your computer. And once you find the picture you want, you click on it like that, and that will fill in this section there, and you just click on open. I won't do it now because we've already got that picture. Okay, and then what will happen, it will load it into your library on your website. Yeah, ready for you to use it whenever you want. Okay, so supposing you uploaded it, it will appear in this library here. You click on it and then you insert it into your post where it says down here. Okay, and then that will just pop it into this area here. Now once you've done that, the other thing you need to do is choose, once you've finished writing in here and you're happy with your post, you can actually preview it here by pressing the preview button. I'll show you what one looks like in a minute, one that's been done already. But you must also choose a category it's going to sort of fit into, whether it's design, media, news, or just uncategorized. Okay, that all kind of makes pretty much makes sense. Now these ones, the format here, I'm not quite sure what each one looks like, but I think each one of these that you choose creates a slightly different look to your post. So you're going to have to probably mess around and try different ones and just preview what they look like. Okay, so it's quite easy. I'm going to just leave it on the standard one for now. Okay, but I'm going to open up an existing post so you can see what it looks like. Okay, so let's have a look at existing post now. Click on all posts over here. Now there's a blog post that you wrote and sent me, and I couldn't open it. So what I did, I messed around and I managed to pull out the content from it. Don't ask me how I did it. It took me a little while to do that, but anyway, it doesn't matter. Now let's edit that one. It's this one here called Spring is My Inspiration. So we'll edit that just to see what it looks like. Okay, here we go. Spring is My Inspiration. That's where your title goes in there. And try and use capital letters in your title wherever you can. Yeah, it looks better. This is the opening section of your post. And some pictures here. Now you might want to come in and just sort of mess around with these pictures a bit more. Could do with a bit of a gap between those two. It's a little bit too close together. Let's see if I can. Oh, there we go. Look, you can see the cursor is there, so it's in between the two. So let's put a gap in there. Oh, look, there you go. Put another little bit of a gap. And on the right hand side, there's a thing called featured image. Now, what the featured image is over here, when you sort of, well, it's at the moment it's asking me to remove it, but normally there's nothing here. I've added this. It says here, add featured image. What your featured image is, when I go back onto your website, here's your front page. Yeah, if I go down to the bottom, it shows you some of the posts that you got. So if I, what the featured image is this actual image here and here that represents each post before you actually click on it and go into your post. So it's just a kind of an image you can use to feature your post, okay, on other pages on your website. Okay, so that's what featured image actually means. So if I go back to this, and like I said before, make sure you choose a category. I've put it in, actually I put it in design, news and uncategorized. Actually, let's change that. Let's not go uncategorized, let's go media. No, not media, let's go news and design, yeah? That'll be a good one. So let's preview that, see what it looks like. Okay, there we go. This is what it looks like. This is what it will kind of look like live on the web. Okay. Now you can mess around to make it look different to this. It doesn't have to look like any of this. Actually, you can make it look quite a lot different. I'll show you what I mean. If I go back to edit the post, if I change, say, let's think for a second. It's also worth mentioning you can actually edit your post in a different way, yeah? Apart from doing it this way, you can actually do it in a thing called MotoPress Content Editor. Now when you open this, this is what happens. It opens a visual editor which looks like this. Now when you click on the the area where the post is in, which is all of this inside this little dotted line here, if I click on that, it opens up edit WordPress text. Okay, so you can, if you want to, do it this way. Let me just show you. I've opened up a text editor on my computer which looks like this. Okay, I've copied all your content, your written content, on a sort of a Word document. Okay, let's just close that a minute so we've got it saved. Now let's say for instance we want to get rid of, say, all of these bits here. Let's just remove these images and put them in a slightly different way. Okay, let's get rid of that. Remove, and remove. Sorry, it's a bit squashed. I've got this window squashed a bit, so just remove all the images and just leave the content behind. Okay, like that. Okay, so let's save that for a minute and let's just see what it looks like now. For instance, now we've got a whole thing here with just the text, so let's start putting some images in by doing this. Okay, by doing this. just going to drag that over from that tool. Just put it about, say, there. Okay. And let's add that picture there. Let's set the image. Now what that does, it automatically pushes your writing over to this side. Now let's say for instance we want that writing on this side, so literally just grab that, left click button, hold it and push it all the way over to this side. Okay. And what that does, it just swaps the two sides around like that. Okay, like that. Okay, now and let's say we want to add another image. Let's say, let's put that over here as well. I'm probably going to mess this up, but never mind. It's worth trying. Let's say let's put that one in. Set the image. See what that looks like. Okay, so we've got so these images start building up on the right hand side. Sorry, this is highly annoying because let's just get that out of the way. You can do it like this. Now you can have a quick preview, see what that looks like. Let's just see exactly what that looks like. It looks a little bit nicer like that, I think. Yeah, you might want to move this writing down a bit to suit each section. You might want to do it that way. You see what I mean? You can start messing around with like images and stuff. Let's see if we can move this down a bit. Move it down a bit. Let's see if we can. Or maybe not. Okay, yeah. Let's add another image. See what happens. Let's say, let's try to think which one we haven't had now. We had that one? Can't remember now. Let's try that one. I think we probably have. No, we haven't actually. There you go, let's added that one. Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe we can put something between them all. Let's say 10. Oh, you see, that's what it does there. Right, okay. I get it now. So we can add a bit of a space between each one. If we click on each one, we can put a bit of a space like that. Can you see what I'm doing? That might look a bit better. Let's close that. Let's preview that. Might look better. Sorry, no. I've got to press preview. See if that looks better now. A bit of a gap between each one. Yeah, see, that looks a bit better now. So you can start to see what I'm saying now. You can, you know, and then move your text across each bit. Right, then we can sort of move some of this stuff down accordingly. You know, you can sort of create the spacing that you need to suit each picture. Yeah, like so. Yeah, let's get rid of this thing. Anyway, let's preview that, see if that looks better. Anyway, you can see what I'm doing. I'll stop now because you can see what I'm doing. You need to just mess around a little bit until you get it how you want it. But you know, you might not want it like this at all. You know, you might want something completely different. Yeah, these pictures are probably in completely the wrong order, but never mind. Let's add some more of the pictures that you had on there from before. We want another image. Put it there. Try to remember. I think that was one of them as well. I don't think we've had that one yet, have we? That one there. Now, I don't know what there's duplicates of these pictures. I need to get rid of some of these. Let's just add a little space between each one of those. Use of gold wallpaper. Actually, let's move that down a bit more. Let's make that 200. That's better. Okay. Let's preview that, see what it looks like. That goes there. And we've got gone down too far now. Anyway, you can see what I'm doing. So yeah, just mess around with it until you get it right, yeah? So yeah, hopefully I've made myself a bit clearer on how you do some of the editing. Let's close that because we probably want to make it go back to where it was. So let's look at a previous revision of this post. I think we've got to go back to, this is, if you make any mistakes you can go back and restore it to a previous point. So let's go back, say, how long? 13 minutes, 1 minute ago, 13. Let's go back to there. Actually, let's go back to there. And we'll restore it. Okay, yeah, basically you put your slide, this thing here, you point it to where you want it to, the previous thing that you did. So supposing I wanted it back 16 hours ago, whenever it was, yeah, I can just click on that and then press restore, but we don't want to do that anyway. So I've already done it for you. I'll just pause the video to do it. So I'm going to return back to the editor. Okay, and if I preview that, it's basically what we started with, which was this one, this format here. So like I say, you can play around, you can't really muck it up because you can restore it back to a previous point in time. Okay, so that helps you mess around and try different things, yeah, different ways of doing it. Okay, I think, and don't forget, whenever you finish something, to actually publish it. Okay, so you update it like that, and that's it, you're all good. Once it's updated, we can see it actually on the web. You can view it here. See what it looks like. There you go. Alright then. So, yeah, I mean, you can make it look better than this, can't you? So, but it's just an example of how you can mess around and, you know, play around with things. Alright? Okay, hope that helps. It's a bit long, this video is a bit longer than I was expecting. Okay, speak to you soon.